with Cora and my special guest, Mackenzie Kelly. Today we're going to talk about the flute, surprise, and how to put it together. Would you like to take this here?
Yes.
With small students, you will want to encourage them to put their flutes on the floor, but with a grown-up person, they can hold it on their laps. Alright, so you'll want to begin by grabbing the head joint. Yes. Making sure to avoid the lip plate right here, because that can just pop right off if you're not careful. And then you grab the body, which is the biggest part of the flute, but that without touching the mechanism here. See, these are also quite delicate, so you grab it by the top. Right. Now you'll want to insert the head joint into the flute with a twisting motion. Perfect. You see this hole in the lip plates?
Yes.
You'll want to align that with the first key on the flute by looking down either the front end or the back end. Right. It's easier if you hold it like this and look down. Yes. Good. Now, holding the body in the same way you did when you put on the head joint, you can grab the foot joint, the last piece of the flute, and putting a thumb or two on, well, a thumb on one or two of the keys, you can hold it down and use the same twisting motion. Now with this one, you'll want the rod to line up with the middle of the last key. Often students will want to line it up with the other rods, but that is incorrect.
I know I did.
And that's how you put a flute together. All right. Now, shutting the case, putting it down. Now, in order to produce a sound, we often will like to have flute students begin with the mouthpiece. Now, you'll want to take this mouthpiece, and you see this embouchure hole right here. Yes. Align it with the center of your lip. Perfect. See, ladies and gentlemen. And now, in order to produce a tone, you'll have to make a shape with your lips as if you're blowing off a hot bowl of soup. Like, right. And if that doesn't work, you can have them say, poo. Like just poo, poo. Right. Now you try blowing as much air as possible. Begin with a good deep breath. As Mackenzie has begun playing and breathing in, the flute has actually drifted a little over to the right side of her lips. So if you'd like to recenter that, it might be easier to produce a tone. Now change your air direction. Right now it's about here. Please. Students with larger lips may have an issue producing a tone on the flute, so you can have them move it up higher on the lip. All right. And down here. Maybe roll in the edge. Can you feel the edge of the hole? Yeah. Yes. Now try it. That's almost there. A little lower. Yay! First sounds on flute. Now, if you'd like to put the head joint back on, holding it from the top. Awesome. Is it aligned properly?
Yeah.
Indeed it is. Now, hand position on the flute is vital if you're going to make notes. Therefore, I'd like to begin with which hand?
My left hand, please.
Left hand. The left hand goes around to the outside of the flute if you're holding the joint the way we just learned, and it makes a C shape. Now, can you make the C shape with your left hand and pull your fingers back a little bit? Because they'll want to be curved on top of the flute. Now, do you see the shelf created here with your pointer finger on your left hand?
Yes.
For the bonus. That's where the flute will sit, right there. And then you put your thumb on this B key on the back of the flute, your first finger on the second key, then you skip a key and put your last two fingers there, and your pinky will rest on top of this funny looking key. It's important to keep it on top of the key for when we actually need to play it. Now, your right hand makes the same C shape, and then you'll want your first finger to rest on this key here after the funky curved key, and then the others just fall in line, and your up pinky will rest on the first key of the foot joint. All right. Now the thumb of your right hand needs to remain straight and perpendicular to the keys. Left hand, not the right hand. Sorry. Thumb of the left hand is straight and perpendicular to the keys. Right. So you'll want to use the first joint on your thumb to press the key down. Right here. So straight, and pull your hand up more when the fingers are closer together. Like this. Right there. It'll be underneath the flute. When your hands closer together, it can move faster. And this thumb will be parallel to the ground, so it's also straight, resting underneath the flute. Perfect. Now, if you can curve this hand more and bring it up to your chin, it should balance perfectly using your chin, this thumb, and this pinky. Now, would you like to try and make a noise again? Yay! Yay! Now that is all for today, but we need to put our flute away. Would you like to grab the case?
Yes.
All right. Now we begin by removing the head joint from the top, making sure to avoid the mechanism. All right. And then in the case, there are 3 different sections. This one's the smallest. This one's slightly bigger, and this is the biggest section. So it goes in the middle-sized section with the lip plate towards your belly button. Right. Now you can take off the foot joint with the same twisting motion. It's the most problematic of the joints. And you see this funny key on the back?
Yes.
That also points towards your belly button. And then the body goes in with the funky key that sticks out here toward your belly button. And then you close the case, making sure not to hit anything. And we're done.
Yay!
Yay! This has been How to Play the Flute with Cora Mays and Mackenzie Kelly.